scrolling through stunning age-narrated art. Smething's off. You are not alone in feeling uneasy. Beneath the surface of these vibrant creations lies a troubling reality. What if these images meant for social good are actually reinforcing bias? This paradox is becoming alarmingly clear. As we harness technology for positive change, we risk overlooking critical flaws in the very tools we rely on. Consider a charity using art to promote diversity and inclusion. Sounds noble, right? But what if the data fueling that eye is biased? What if it perpetuates stereotypes instead of amplifying diverse voices? This is just a theoretical concern, it's a real threat lurking in plain sight. Picture a gallery filled with impactful art. You feel inspired, but do you know the stories behind these pieces? Each algorithm-generated brushstroke could be rooted in biased data, reflecting societal views that perpetuate harmful narratives. When an eye is trained predominantly on Western art styles, it risks sidelining the beauty of other cultures, leading to the unintentional erasure of entire communities. Now consider the stakes. When these age-narrated images are used in campaigns aimed at education or inspiration, if they misrepresent the very demographics they seek to uplift, are we not repeating past mistakes? The risks could be higher. But we're not powerless. Transparency is key. By understanding how these algorithms are trained, we can advocate for meaningful change. We need artists and technologists to collaborate, ensuring diverse datasets that genuinely reflect our world. This is just about creating beautiful images, it's about shaping narratives that empower rather than diminish. So the next time you encounter an age-narrated piece, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself whose story is being told. The future of art, especially in social good initiatives, is at stake. It's time to demand accountability and strive for art that truly represents us all. Imagine scrolling through breathtaking digital art created by eye. Beautiful, right? But what if there's a hidden, darker side beneath that beauty? Many of these artworks are crafted for social good initiatives, aiming to inspire change and evoke empathy. Yet, few realize the uncomfortable truth about bias in age-narrated art. It all sounds noble, but what if the very tool meant to uplift society is actually reinforcing existing inequalities? When we rely on algorithms trained on biased datasets, we're not just missing the mark, we're reinforcing stereotype. You might think, this doesn't affect me, but what if your next favorite piece of art unintentionally promotes a narrow worldview? Picture yourself at a community event engaging with a vibrant mural created by eye. It's meant to tell a story, but what story is it really sharing? Does it reflect diverse voices, or does it silence them? The risk is deeper than many realize, with consequences that can ripple through society. When eye systems are fed biased data, they mirror those biases. This is just a technical issue, it impacts real lives. Imagine a campaign showcasing strength in a marginalized community. If the visuals are skewed, the message can become misleading or even harmful. You might think it's just art, but art shapes perceptions. It can either challenge or reinforce the status quo. How often do you see yourself represented in these initiatives? If the answer is not often, that's not just a coincidence. So what can we do about it? It starts with awareness. We need to demand transparency in these eye systems and advocate for diverse datasets that truly reflect society. Your voice matters, CEO, have the power to influence the change we want to see. As we piece together this puzzle, consider your role in the narrative around social good. The next time you encounter age-narrated art, ask yourself, what is really telling the story? The answer might just change how you see the world. As we wrap up, think about sharing this video. Let's spark a conversation about bias and representation in the art we support. Together we can ensure that every voice is heard. What if I told you that Agner-rated art might not be as unbiased as it seems? While it can be visually stunning, there's often a hidden darkness beneath the surface. Imagine scrolling through your feed, admiring beautiful AI-created images designed to promote social good. They tug at your heartstrings, but what if those very images are reinforcing stereotypes and biases instead? I learns from data shaped by human experiences that are often flawed and biased. By feeding it this data, the uncomfortable truth is that this technology can unintentionally perpetuate harm in initiatives meant to uplift communities. Consider an art piece intended to represent a diverse group of people. Instead, it reflects the dominant culture, leaving out vital voices. Have you thought about how that might make someone feel? It's disheartening to realize that behind those beautiful visuals, there's a risk of erasing identity. Now let's think about the impact of these Agner-rated images in campaigns. They aim to inspire change, yet they can unintentionally sideline the very issues they seek to address. A perfectly rendered image might win hearts, but if it's built on bias, what real change is it driving? We're at a crossroads. Do we continue to embrace this technology without question, or do we challenge it? And that challenge is just for tech giants, it's for you, the viewer. How often do you question the images you consume? What if you began to see Agner-rated art as a reflection of society's flaws rather than its ideals? The next time you encounter a stunning piece, ask yourself who is missing from this narrative. As you ponder this, let's discuss solutions. It's time to advocate for transparency in art. We need to demand that creators dig deeper, ensuring diverse voices and experiences are included in the training data. This is a call for accountability and a movement toward more inclusive representation in the art we share and celebrate. So here's the takeaway: the beauty of art comes with a responsibility. When you come across that breathtaking image meant for social good, take a moment to reflect on what it truly represents. Your awareness can spark conversations that led to meaningful change.